Yeah, 50 and below. And I got to go to work. I couldn't quite get it all plowed yesterday. I got a little bit to do today, but it'll be a short day. But it's always a nuisance when it's just cold. You know, hydraulics get really stiff. But I burned regular gas without alcohol in it in the vehicle, so once in a while when it's just cold, it's advisable to put a little heat in it. But like I say, there ain't a heck of a lot of snow, but what I'm doing is really cleaning off along the edges of the road where they left a little grass berm, because that catches it and then it starts drifting because we've had really windy days. But I know yesterday when I came home from work just before dark, there was a UPS truck parked way over on that hill. And I thought, oh man, you know, did he get stuck in there? Well, no, he had decided he wasn't going to drive in. He didn't want to risk it. He's always afraid of turning around down in here, you know, because it dead ends and he's got to turn around. But like I say, this stuff is really no problem. But them UPS trucks are awfully helpless. You know, I've had to pull a lot of them out. They'll get stuck right in the road with very little snow. They've got duals on them and they're really small diameter. They have very little grip, which is surprising, but they're pretty helpless. When I'm out with a grader, every once in a while I got to pull out a UPS truck. They get stuck just on a little bit of ice. They're done. But he was going to hike that in from that hill all the way into my box over here. But it happened to come just at the right time. He just got out of the truck and started walking. So he was happy. So he was evidently a driver who had been here before. You know, that he knew, because they don't take off on foot unless they really know where they're going. But I was glad I caught him, you know, because I was afraid when I saw that truck. I thought, oh man, got one stuck in there. That's why I came home a little bit early yesterday, because I knew it was coming, and I had, you know, fears of him being stuck in the driveway. But I've got a tow rope, and I think I could pull a UPS truck out. But that'll be about the last of stuff I order from UPS for the winter, unless it gets a lot nicer, because, like I say, I'm afraid of getting one in here. But I ordered some Carhartt coveralls. I'll show it to you someday. But they're here, so that should settle me for a while. What I'm doing now, I'm letting that thing. I've got it. It's actually in gear with the transmission spinning over, with the transfer case shifted halfway between high and low range. That way I'm in a neutral, so it'll loosen up the gearboxes, because when it's cold, it takes like 3 or 4 miles before it loosens enough, you know, gets loosened up enough that I can actually get it into high gear. So it takes a little while to get going when it's this cold. But that letting her idle and warm up in that neutral and spin them gearboxes, that helps a lot. Because that's, you know, heavy, big gearboxes on that thing, and you're going power through a lot of them. So she takes a little strain.